So today we're going to be looking at Joao Neves. He is the 4 playstyle plus 96 centimeter, currently coming in at 2.3 million coins, which I can imagine will drop down very quickly. Now he is a 5-star, 4-star, 5'9" with a controlled, and he can play the centre mid or CDM. Pace-wise is pretty good, and everything else as followed is fantastic. I think everything is going in the right direction for this, and it does seem like they've got a clear path that 96 to 97 with a quadruple playstyle plus is going to be the next installment for the team of the seasons if they don't upgrade as we go through the team of the seasons. Now he has got the incisive, the tiki-taka, the first touch and the intercept, which to be honest, as a box-to-box sort of player, that's pretty good. Like it's a very good combination, very good roll plus pluses, which is exactly what we want, and the stats are in the right zone. So he's most definitely going to be a very interesting one. The one thing that you've got to kind of be cautious with is the fact that he is very good at what he does here, but there is going to be so many good players as well. Just looking at someone like Vitinha with the stats that he's got, yes, the playstyle pluses are definitely not as metaful as the Neves, but most definitely he could still do a very, very good job in that role. So let's jump into him and just see what this quadruple can actually do now. It's starting to get into the end game. On the ball. The one thing I always would say with cards like this, especially when we are looking very, very early on in the team of the season sort of era, is the fact that we, like I say, we are going to get so many team of the season. This is literally the first installment of them. These are the very first ones that we're getting. So they are bound to be more expensive. Great intercept as well. They are bound to be that little bit more expensive. He feels agile as anything. Like that is a well put together card. Like that's pretty fantastic. The dribbling on him is absolutely exquisite. The control is lovely. But it'd be mostly interesting because this is kind of the first team of the season, and normally what you find is either the weight is normally pathetic, or you've got just so many people opening up all of their save packs for the past like 2-3 weeks. Everybody's saved packs ready to open them, and to be honest, it's normally like the community and then into Prem, so it's very interesting going straight into like a major league, and the amount that we've got already from obviously the Eredivisie, the D1 is absolutely outrageous in itself. Can we just, I was going to say, can we sneak one underneath his legs? Love it. Go for the Megs. R9. Finish the ball. It's beautiful. But I am a big fan in general. Like this card is a very, very nice card in itself. The dribbling aspect is fantastic. The ball control is lovely. Obviously, the passing is absolutely brilliant as well. That's a great lofted one. Can we get a finish? It's a good block. But in general, like I'm ready for team of the season. I feel like we've kind of just hit such a stagnated point where we're just double playstyle plus after double playstyle plus for Evos. Then obviously you'd throw in, how on earth has he headed that in? You'd throw in the random icon or player with a triple play, and that's kind of it. You're kind of just waiting for the upgrade. You'd have thought this guy's took me to 1-0 in the first half of the 90th, but it's just 1-1, but my friend. Let's get a hurry up. Left foot across goal, trying something. Could we feel like the free kick aspect could have been in there, really. Late's on the afters, really. Seeing him running forward. It's going to be great to have him as that attacking unit and also a defensive. Try and find it across goal. Now, he's not necessarily the most prevalent kind of striking centre mid we've ever seen, obviously. But in terms of having that option up front, it's always nice with the stats that he does have to have somebody like that going on the attack as well. That's a great ball forward. I saw that a mile off. Get the challenge. Lovely. Little dribble off. Lovely little spin. Little 1-2. Nice. R9 on the attack as well. Ball into him. Oh, that's a bit of a ping, to be honest. Going straight through the middle with him. I forgot that he's got the tiki-taka, which is always decent to have, and it's not going to go through. He does have the incisive as well. That's another one of my favourites personally. I've been liking the incisive and also the pinged pass, to be honest. The pinged pass has been a wonderful passing playstyle plus in recent updates. So it's another nice one that you can throw into there. Little over the top. Oh, he's just holding the defense just enough on that line. Into his feet. Look for the opening if we can. Get a little tackle maybe. I just can't get over how easy it is to dribble with him. That's the big thing that I'm finding is so impressive. And it's not that any other card can't do it. It's just the fact that how easy and fluid a card like this can feel straight off the bat, which is nice, especially somebody who is necessarily had the big upgrade today. Normally it takes a little bit of time to kind of get used to a card, and most definitely is in that topper category. You can definitely see the million signs next to him. Love the playstyle pluses. That just works very, very well in his favor, to be honest. Little one in through. And again, looking for that. If we can. Ooh, held the ball too long. Still hides it around. So overall, we are seeing him actually go up in price slightly. He was coming in at 2.3, now 2.7, which is always interesting to see with these sorts of cards, because clearly we've got the fan favourites. You've obviously got yourselves a cheeky bit of Barcola. You've got yourself the Dembele that looks outrageous, and Neves. And mostly the quadruples are going to be the ones that tend to do a little bit better, because obviously they're new, they're brand new to the game. Quadruples are only going to be in a very select few, hence why they are just going to be the better cards that you can get as such. Now obviously with him, I think he is phenomenal in general. Just how he plays is brilliant. His ball, his kind of play on the ball is fantastic, his agileness brilliant, and then obviously just his tackling and everything, even with a little bit of stipulation in that final heat. But in general, I thought he was brilliant. Now obviously people are looking at the basic, they are going to look at that, the anchor, and also the sniper as well. So there's going to be a few decent options you can go with. For me personally, the basic is more than suffice, I would say. If you wanted to go heavy on the kind of the defensive side, then yes, the anchor is going to be fine as well. Obviously 98, 96, 98. You'll obviously get yourselves a solid amount as well with obviously the basic also. So it's still going to give you a fair whack to be able to work with. Now, I would say he's worth every penny. I would still watch and just make sure that we are getting the correct amount of value for him, because obviously he is going to be one of them cards that could pop up left, right, and center. And half of the time I find if I buy them during the week, they either drop down massively by the next week, or you end up packing them as soon as you've managed to buy them, and then he drops straight after that. So I would always suggest just having a look, especially on the first day, where that price goes. Once we've got like a couple of weeks under our belts, we kind of know where we're going with all of these cards, because obviously they have that sort of price and they stick with it. They don't tend to then kind of almost skew out the way. You normally find if you've got a price on Friday and then by Saturday it goes down, Sunday goes up a little bit, by Tuesday it's at its lowest. It tends to follow that pattern, unless it's kind of something slightly different that comes out. But naturally with Team of the Season, it'll all be practically the same content, just week in, week out. There'll just be maybe better cards or more cards with a quadruple by the end of it, I'm assuming anyway. Now, I do think he is fantastic. Let me know down below what you think about him. Let me know if you've managed to get anybody so far. There's obviously 3 different teams out at the moment, which is just crazy in itself, because we have got full teams left, right, and center, and there is most definitely some lovely cards that you can get in there. My best at the moment is going to be Vitinha, but Joao Neves is absolutely sealed, stamped, and approved.